Our Neighborhood. Meet a Bus Driver by Jodie Shepard. Illustrations by Lisa Hunt. Our Neighborhood. Hi, I'm Theo. This is my best friend, Emma. Welcome to our neighborhood. Our school is right over there. That's our bus parked in front. Pete is our bus driver. Last Friday was his final day on the job. Pete has been our bus driver forever. We are really going to miss him. I made Pete a special gift to remember us by. What do you have for Pete? It's a memory of our time together. About 26 million kids ride school buses in the United States. That's almost 500,000 buses. Meet Pete. On Friday morning, Pete picked us up right on time. As we got on the bus, we saw an adult we didn't know. Good morning, Pete. This is Olivia, Pete told us. She will be your new driver. Olivia is going to follow me around today. That will help her learn the job. Most school buses in the United States are yellow, so they are easy to spot. Scientists say that the human eye sees yellow faster than any other color. We asked Pete if we could learn the job too. He said he would teach all three of us together. Emma and I sat in the seats closest to the front. Pete told us that his day starts long before he gets behind the wheel. This is going to be fun. We are all students today. Some kids need extra help getting on and off the bus. The bus driver makes sure the wheelchair lift works smoothly and safely. One of our most important jobs is the walk around, Pete explained. We have to check the bus inside and out every day. We do that in the parking lot before and after our routes. Bus drivers check to make sure there is enough air in the tires. They test the brakes to make sure they are working correctly. Bus drivers make sure the mirrors and windows are clean and clear, and they check to see that the windshield wipers are working. Bus drivers test the lights by blinking them on and off. They test the horn to make sure it's working too. Bus drivers check the emergency exit windows and doors. Those must be ready to use at any time. Wow, being a bus driver is about a lot more than just driving. A bus school day. Busy school day. We were almost to the next stop. Pete started to explain everything he was doing to keep the students safe. Some school buses have a safety crossing arm. It keeps children from walking close to the front of the bus. The driver can see them more easily. Pete pressed the button. The bus's flashing lights went on to let other drivers know that we could be stopping. Then the stop sign arm went out on the side of the bus, and more kids got on. Getting to school by bus pollutes the air less than getting to school by car. A bus carries more children than dozens of cars could. Soon we arrived at school. I handed Pete my gift as I got off the bus. Thank you, Theo, he said. I'll see you later. Bye, Olivia. Our class had a field trip to the aquarium planned for that day, so Pete and Olivia came back to pick us up after math. Say hi to the sharks for me. They're my favorites. Some buses are big. They can fit more than 70 kids. Others are small. A group of buses is called a fleet. It was a quick ride to the aquarium. Pete thanked me for the gift as I left the bus. He said he would be waiting for us when the field trip was over. A few hours later, Pete dropped us back at school. Make sure to take your things with you, he reminded everyone. Drivers make sure that all the students have gotten off the bus. They check that no kids have fallen asleep or are reading a book or playing on their phones. Then Pete began his walkthrough of the bus. He went from front to back, checking seats, closing windows, and picking up anything that had fallen on the floor. Thanks to Pete, our bus is always clean. After school. Later that day, on the way home from school, I thought about all the other places Pete had driven us. When our baseball team won a game, Pete cheered the loudest. I was really going to miss him. When he dropped us off, Pete said he would see us later, but he wouldn't tell us why. He said it was a surprise. Long ago, kids who lived far from school rode horse-drawn buses. Later, Emma's mom drove us to see Pete's surprise. We couldn't believe our eyes. Pete and a partner had opened a new food truck. It was made from an old school bus. Our restaurant is called the Bus Stop. Cool! Old buses may be scraped for parts. Churches or camps may use them. Some people have even turned school buses into mobile homes. Emma and I walked up to the window to get our food. It looked delicious. But something else caught my eye. It was a special gift I had given Pete, a picture of the three of us together. You are always welcome at my bus stop. The end.